Welcome to beautiful Mainz, Germany. Mainz may not have the biggest or the most famous Christmas market in Germany, but it makes up for it with charm, delicious food, and a festive atmosphere that will get you into the holiday spirit. Set against the stunning 1,000-year-old Mainz Cathedral, this market truly shines after sunset, with twinkling lights and a cozy vibe. We'll kick things off with a delicious Dinnele, a Swabian-style pizza, packed with flavor and perfect for a delicious snack. Then we'll savor the most mouth-watering potato pancakes we've ever tasted, crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside. But we're saving the best for last. Get ready for a smoky, juicy Spiessbraten Sandwich that will have your taste buds dancing with every bite. In between these tasty treats, we'll explore the breathtaking interior of Mainz Cathedral, one of the oldest and most impressive in Germany. We'll also check out the iconic Gutenberg Statue on our way to the Schillerplatz Christmas Market, where we'll enjoy a glass of local Winzer Glühwein and then explore the Weihnachtsdorf to show you the cozy wine barrels where you can relax and soak in the festive atmosphere. Stick around for an unforgettable Mainz Christmas Market experience. Let's get started. Dinner bell. All right, so we are here in Mainz and we are in line to get some Dinnele, and looks like you see these little round things, almost like a pizza or maybe a Flammkuchen. But they have with, and this is the Dinnele Meister here, making the bread. And so you can get with onions and bacon, with onions and cheese, potatoes and bacon, potatoes and cheese, or vegetables and cheese. And I asked which one is better, and he said if you get with onions, he recommends the cheese, but if you get potatoes, he recommends the bacon. So I think we're going to go with potato bacon, and they're making it in a wood oven right over there, and it smells delicious. I cannot wait to try it. All right. Merry Christmas from Mainz. We're in Mainz at the Christmas market. Mainz is the capital of the Bundesland, or the state of Rhineland-Pfalz. And I have here a Dinnele, I believe it's called. Have not seen these anywhere else. But it's a little bread and has cheese and onions on it. They make different variations. I wanted a potato and bacon. They were out, so they're running out. And so they make them, and it takes a few minutes to make a batch, and then they pull the batch out, and then they sell them. So when the batch runs out, then you have to wait for another batch. So the line was long. So I think it's a pro tip for your Christmas market shopping. We went to a couple places and looked around, and there was absolutely no one there. And if you go to a place where there's some line, you want to go to a place that has some activity. That way you know the food is probably pretty good there. If no one's there, looks like a ghost town, that it might be a place best avoided. Of course, we give you hints on how to avoid crowds. But we'll take a bite. Wow, that is really good. The cheese is fantastic on there. That cheese is so good. It's melted. It's got some crunchy bits on it. The bread is really fantastic. So when you come to Mainz, we're right underneath the cathedral, the dome. Go get yourself a Dinnele. Never heard of it before, but they have it here, and it is really delicious. I think these come from southern Germany. Swabish pizza, yeah. So that would be in Baden-Württemberg. So the red stuff is some hot sauce we put on there. They have a bottle of hot sauce. We dripped it on there. We'll give that a go. But hello, Merry Christmas from Mainz. Look at that nativity scene out of honey. I sure would like to have one of those. That looks pretty nice. But I hate to melt Joseph's head off, so you couldn't actually light it, but it looks like it's supposed to be a candle. Oh, I like the honey Christmas tree as well. Those look nice too. All kinds of good stuff in here. the honey shop in Mainz. All right, so if you want a potato pancake, Reibekuchen, you gotta come here to Roche, and they have the best ones in Mainz. Sehr gut, delicious. So these are supposed to be the best potato puffers, pancakes, Reibekuchen, and ganze Mainz. Richtig? Ja, richtig? Ah, danke. The Meister. Apfelmus, danke. Oh, was ist das? Oh. Ah. Okay, vielen Dank. Oh, look at that. Looks so good. Whoa. Okay, so we have these Reibekuchen, potato pancakes, and we read that this is the best place to get them in Mainz. And look how crispy these things are. Yes, that is very crunchy. Quite delicious, quite thick. Got a little bit of applesauce here to dip it in. You could also get it with garlic sauce, and we had a couple of, I think maybe ketchup, but it had a few varieties of sauces you could get. We went with the traditional applesauce, and €6 for 3 of them. So Mainz is probably not like a destination city. Like, you probably don't want to buy a ticket from Asia or North America, Australia, wherever you're coming from, to come just to visit Mainz. But it's very close to destinations like Frankfurt am Main. So a lot of flights coming to Europe from North America come into Frankfurt am Main. So if you're coming in and you have some extra time when you land in Frankfurt, it's definitely worth your time to hop on the train. It's a very easy train ride from the Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, the main train station, and also from the Frankfurt airport. There's actually a train station right there in the airport. So it takes, probably like 30 minutes to get here from Frankfurt. So if you have some extra time, maybe you're flying in, flying out of Frankfurt, and you want to go see someplace, Mainz would be a good choice because it's really close. And we've got this beautiful cathedral here, 1,000-year-old cathedral, which is definitely worth a visit for sure. So this is the cathedral, or this is the courtyard of the Mainz Cathedral, which is about 1,000 years old. It is a very impressive red sandstone structure. So the statue behind me, we'll get some footage of it so you can see it, but it's hard to imagine anyone who had a bigger impact on humanity than Johannes Gutenberg, who developed the printing press. The printing press in Europe, it may have been invented earlier in Asia. Some people say that, but in Europe, the printing press, he developed this in the early 1400s, had a prototype by 1450, and the impact that it's had on Western society just can't be, it can't be overstated because, obviously we have books, and then, 75 years after the printing press came out or so, Martin Luther printed his 95 Thesis, and then you've got the Reformation, and the reason that spread was because they were able to print his words and get it out to the public super fast. So yeah, Gutenberg, huge impact on history. So what do you think about Mainz so far, Betty?
It's great. The food has been great at the Christmas market.
Yeah, it's been really good. And what do you think about the cathedral?
Oh, the cathedral was quite impressive. It was really so much to see. And there was like an orchestra playing in there, practicing or something. It was really cool.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready for their Christmas concert. They were in there practicing So 1,000-year-old cathedral. And then we've got Gutenberg. There's a Gutenberg museum. We haven't been there yet. Hopefully we'll find it. Maybe not on this trip, but the next time. And we'll show you the original Gutenberg Bible and some of the original printing presses. All right, so Merry Christmas from Mainz. If you're enjoying this video, please do us a favor and hit that like button. It really helps to get our video out to more viewers and grow our channel. And don't forget to share it with someone who might also love this festive adventure. All right, so just right down, not too far from the Domplatz, the Cathedral Square, you have Schillerplatz. And they have another nice looking Christmas market here. And we have some red Glühwein from the Mainzer Winzer. So a winery here in Mainz, I guess. And Betty's going to take a sip and tell us what she thinks of it. Zum Wohl.
Danke. It's really strong.
Is it?
It's really strong.
Is it sweet?
Not as sweet as some of the other ones. It's really
okay.
Quite good. Would you like to try some?
Yeah, I'll try some here in a second. So we got that Mainzer Winzer Schillerplatz. They've got some strong Glühwein. Is it nice and hot? Sometimes it's not so hot.
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh, I like it piping hot. All right. Zum Wohl for Mainz. All right, so I'm going to give the shot of the Mainzer Winzer. It smells good. Oh, it's very spicy. I can smell the spices in it. Spicy. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's not too sweet, but it is nice and spicy, nice and warm, very warm. It does taste a bit strong. Oh, that's good. I really like it. It's one of the best ones, I think.
That's delicious.
Keep you nice and warm here on a cold winter's day in the Christmas season. Frohe Weihnachten. Okay, so here in Mainz, one thing that we've happily discovered is that the prices are very reasonable for the food, drink. We haven't bought many crafts, so we don't really know about those. But you know, I've talked about Vienna several times, but compared to Vienna, the food and drink are about half price is what they were there. Now, of course, Vienna is a much bigger city, a much more of a tourist hotspot, more of a destination location, and Mainz is kind of an additional spot, you know, if you had time left over. But yes, the food and drink are about half the price as Vienna, for instance. And the cups they have, now there's nothing too special about these. It's just a clear cup that says Mainzer Weihnachtsmarkt, so the Mainz Christmas Market. But the deposit on these is only €1, so it's really cheap. And if you follow any of the discussion groups, there's a couple of, several discussion groups online about people planning their Christmas market tours and stuff like that. It's a real heated debate on whether you can keep the cup if you pay the deposit or the fond or not. And like I said a few weeks ago in Vienna, I think if you're paying a €5 deposit, honestly, I think they probably want you to keep the cup. They would probably rather you keep it because they're going to make money off of it. But if they're only charging €1, I don't know. I don't think they're going to make any money off of that €1. So for me, I would feel much better about turning it in. So anyway, food and drinks and deposits are much cheaper here in Mainz than they are in most of the other Christmas markets we've been this year. Okay, so we have a Spiessbraten and a roll with some roasted onions on top. And these Spiessbraten, it's like a roast, and it's rotating over there on a Spiess. A Spiess means spear, so it's on a spear. And let's give this a bite. So this is really quite delicious. The roasted roast, it spins around and the outside is very crispy and crunchy and juicy. The onions are really delicious. The bread's great. This is quite a sandwich, and yeah, I can only highly recommend this. It's very juicy. It's quite delicious. And Spiessbraten, interesting thing about that's a German delicacy. You find it all over the place. It's a roast. Like I said, Spies means spear, but this actually came to Germany from Argentina. There were a lot of German immigrants who went to Argentina in like the 1800s, and then a lot of them came back to Germany and they learned this cooking method in Argentina, so it came back to Germany. So Spiessbraten actually came to Germany from Argentina via German immigrants who came back to Germany. So there you go, guten Appetit, and that's your little culinary history note for the day. Spiessbraten in Mainz. People came back to Oberstein, which is a very small place in Rhineland-Pfalz. We passed by it on the train to get here. So Oberstein is a gem village. They do a lot of mining there, and a lot of the mines that closed down, a lot of the people moved to Argentina to mine there, and they came back home and brought the Spiessbraten tradition with them. So I paid €7 for the sandwich.
That's a lot of meat for $7.
It is a lot of meat.
Do you highly recommend it?
I do highly recommend it. It is very good. And so another thing, if you're flying out of Frankfurt and you want somewhere to go, Mainz is a good choice. And also, right next to Mainz, really right across the Rhine River from Mainz, is the city of Wiesbaden, which is also a nice place to visit if you have some extra time. So Mainz and Wiesbaden would be a great day trip, great place to spend some time, and they both have Christmas markets worth visiting. And also a great thing about Mainz is it's right on the Rhine River, and so you could take a cruise along the Rhine River and leaving from Mainz. So there's a lot of nice things to do here when you're touring through Germany, and if you're going up and down the Rhine River Valley, then you definitely need to stop in and pay a visit to Mainz. All right, so here, this place is called Weihnachtsdorf, and the rent, these little huts, and you can stay there. You can rent them for a certain amount of time, and especially if it's bad weather, you can get out of the weather, and it looks like they can hold about, I don't know, 6 people maybe. Nice cozy little spot to get out of the weather. Here, lots going on. It's pretty wild for a Thursday night. Oh, got a fire pit.
Trees grow higher.
Look at that.
No, they
nice
don't,
and cozy.
There are no peaks.
Fire pit
Coming out of the...
right underneath the cathedral. Look at that. Quite a night here in Mainz. All right, so we've got this cozy little place. The Mainzer Weihnachts. I think it's called Weihnachtsdorf, which would be Christmas Village. And it's a very nice, cozy little place. Lots of people in here. Bonfires, people having a good time. Here in Mainz. Auf Wiedersehen. See you again next time. Be sure to check out our other Christmas market adventures in our Christmas market playlist. We've explored some truly magical holiday markets this year, and there's so much more festive cheer waiting for you. Don't miss out. Click over to the playlist and keep the Christmas spirit alive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.